Deb Dutcher here, your health coach. We're going to talk to Kelly West, who's someone that came to me with a lot of pain from some injuries and very frustrated. And one of the things I focus on is helping people get off pain medication and heal from inside and bring down inflammation. So I'm going to have Kelly tell you her story, and I'll weave in some of the information about the food inflammatory testing and the USANA supplement line that I use to help people heal naturally. So Kelly, welcome.
Thank you.
And I just want to say Kelly's a realtor here in Brentwood, so it's been a pleasure to help her get back and be able to be more productive. Tell us exactly what you were going through when you came to see me.
Oh my gosh. When I met Deb, I probably hit the worst point of my auto accident. I was dealing with a lot of inflammation. It was ongoing since the onset of the accident. It progressively got worse, and I was having major flare-ups. And the more the inflammation got worse, the worse all the trauma was for me. And I was losing hair. I was weak. I was inflaming in my neck and in my hips. And
your hand was paralyzed.
Yes.
I remember she came into my office. She goes, I can't use my hand. I'm thinking, oh, I don't know if I can help this.
Yeah, that was my worst point. And it turned out to be the inflammation that was from a whiplash in the neck, because when I got hit by the auto car behind me, my neck was in an upward position and I inflamed in my neck, which compressed the nerves to my hand. I lost full use of my hand. And when I turned to Deb, I was beyond. I didn't know what to do. And one of the first things you told me was that I needed to, get my body balanced. Mm-hmm. And USANA could help do that with the Cell Centrals. We needed to get my body balanced. And I had been trying a lot of supplements, but I was losing hair. Everything wasn't working. It was upsetting my stomach. And it was because they were so harsh that my stomach couldn't break down the supplements that I was trying. And when I switched to USANA, they were so gentle, and I was able to absorb everything, and we were able to get that inflammation down. And we did that fit test on inflammation, and we learned what foods were also triggering my inflammation and making my injury worse. So we also eliminated those foods and the balancing, and also, part of the USANA, you have the proflavanol, which is great for inflammation, and
Yes.
that was huge.
Yeah.
And one of the things you told me that at the time I didn't care, but because I was in so much pain that I had to get rid of this pain that I was undergoing, and I just wanted to get my hand back. I mean, I was devastated. Mm-hmm. And one of the things you told me was, you were going to look younger. And I go, I don't even care at this point. I just want my hand back. But it was unreal because I had aged at least 10 years from the stress. I was lines everywhere, and I walk around today and everyone is saying, what did you do? You look so young. You look 10, 15, 20 years younger. Your skin is so smooth. And it is the pet ingredient that's in the Cell Centrals and the antioxidants. It's also in the Hepicel and the collagen that's in the proflavanol. Mm-hmm. So I got Fountain of Youth going on as a benefit. And that was like a miraculous. But the best part was, it took like 2 months. I got my hand back. And it was like, oh my God, because we got that inflammation to release the nerves and the compression that I was having. And, it could have been permanent. That's what I was looking at. Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, and it can come back. And that's the thing with this kind of injury and the inflammation. If I don't maintain the inflammation in my neck, I can, go back to a paralyzed hand. And so it's very important to maintain inflammation.
To keep the maintenance reduced, to keep your level of inflammation reduced, because when you bring your body to balance, it's looking for what you're doing that's balancing it. And when you take it away, it's going to react. And so I have clients, I've been on my USANA products for 17 years. I've been implementing my food inflammatory test results for almost 2 years. And if I go off my reservation and I stop using my supplements, or I start eating the things that my body can't handle, I hurt. And I was in 4 car accidents, and I have a bad back, and I have a bad neck, and I have carpal tunnel damage and nerve damage. And it's amazing to me how fast the body responds when it's given what it needs. So you can't get on something that repairs you and think you can necessarily stop. This isn't over-the-counter pain medication. It's not anything you're addicted to, but it's important to reach that level of balance every single day. So you do your food inflammatory test, you remove the things your body can't handle, and you keep it balanced and uninflamed. Thank you, Kelly, for telling us how much it's helped you. And thank you for being my friend.
Oh, you're so welcome. And thank you for helping me get my hand back.
So if you guys are in pain, if you're hurting, if you're struggling with anything, give me a call and we'll take care of you.
Life-changing.
Life-changing.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Mwah.
Thank you.